y'all doing today? Y'all staying in that trouble? You got your ID on you, Chip?
No, I live right here.
Okay. Cool.
It's a cigarette.
Alright. How's your man?
Did y'all get a call or something about right here?
No, so we're doing checks to keep everybody safe down here, right? Have you heard of the federal surge that Donald Trump's putting out?
No.
Right. You don't follow like
No.
Code 3, anything like that people are putting up? So, all right, so yeah, Trump's got all federal agencies kind of coming together for 7 days and going out, trying to stop the violent crime, all kind of stuff. So we're out here contacting people, talking to them, right? Quality of life offenses, smoking, drinking in public, right? Can't happen outside, right? Most people know that. So we're contacting people, trying to advise them of the law so they learn, right? And then if there's other stuff going on where it turns into there's multiple agencies or somebody, there's a shooting and things like that. There's extra hands to go, all right? So we're just out here trying to inform people and educate people. It's not like we're trying to just go grab people and ruin someone's life over a joint or something like that, all right?
I only asked because when you walked up, at the moment you walked up, you only asked me.
Yeah, well, it smelled like the odor of marijuana, burnt marijuana in the air, right? And you're the only guy that had something lit in your hand, and I didn't flashlight you, so I didn't realize it was just a cigarette. So that's on me, and I appreciate you understanding and not getting chippy. All right, so just know, right? Learn, teach, tell your boys, like, yo, everybody's out, from FBI to police. Right? So do your thing, let them know. Don't be smoking outside, don't be drinking outside. Because Donald Trump is tired of it. People come to visit.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know smoking in public?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's arrestable.
Because in Maryland, it's recreational use, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, so DC, it's recreational use as well, right? Like, you can legally possess up to 2 ounces. You can gift an ounce to your boy, right? So if you had 2 ounces and he said he needed a zip, you can give him a zip. But you can't smoke outside.
They what? You see these fascists right here? And fascists? Fuck you! Fuck you, fascists! Shame! 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 Shame!
Y'all laughing, but that's the truth, though. We really talking real shit.
Shame!
Y'all need to do some background studying about the Federal Bar Association. They for the man.
Satan is divided. Devil is fighting. We fighting, y'all.
No! Hey, Daddy, come on, man. Let's go get him, bro. Let's get that nigga.
No!
Exactly, let him go.
No, you don't got me super bad. No.
Bro! It's not working. Fuck them, man. Stop the drama. Little blue. It's not fucking worth it. Come on, Brian.
Fight fucking sound, man.
Go fucking way. You bitches.
Motherfucker!
Hit him with it. He gone. Run, boy. Run, boy.
He cooked him!
I tell them, catch me up in traffic if they ever ask. I want to speak on what happened.
So, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongue is correct names of the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sisters and brothers living in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Woo, as you did sing, Yahshua Allah. Watching the brothers take on that, man. ICE is going after the Southern tribe, Jakes. They're trying to clean it up in D.C. Donald Trump is describing it as cleaning up crime, but really it's all about, hunting down Jake. This time Southern tribe, Judah. Trump is now going for the head tribe. As you see now, he's doing little checks. You know, I didn't like that when I seen that, man, when that ICE agent walked up on Jake's porch and all up in his grill and talking about you can't be smoking out here, drinking out here. And he said they specifically out there because of Donald Trump. He said that. So when you think about it, y'all, so I'm about to go deep on this because I through the spirit today, especially watching the Ark in Kansas City, I formulated something, man. I see really what Esau Edom is really doing, man. And I say Esau Edom talking about the so-called white man. And really, I ain't going to take credit for it. I'm going to say this is Yahweh Shah working the spirit so that the prophets can see what's going on and what's happening. And basically what they did, you know what they reminded me of, Yahshua? ICE is now reminding me of the KKK. They both got 3 letters. Like, ICE ain't nothing but the modern day KKK. And you got to think about it. What the KKK used to do, they used to, like, get in mobs, wearing masks. They go to specific places or houses, drag the people out, and lynch them. Burn a cross in their yard for intimidation. And that's what we just seen right there. They was walking in numbers, you know, all up on Jake on the porch, all in the mix. Talking about, you can't be smoking out here. You can't be drinking out here, you know, like a show of intimidation. So ICE ain't nothing but the new age form of KKK. You know, and you could sign up for it. They will pay you to do that. He got over 100,000 people waiting to be signed up for ICE. And like every Edomite's dream to unalive the children of Israel, they can sign up for Trump's ICE and do it. They'll have the opportunity to do it. And that's what we're facing right now. So we're in Jacob's trouble. And before I get into the scriptures, I want to go to the lesson that gave me the inspiration for this. Right here. Much beloved brother in Kansas City.
Go through a medical screen. Drug screening and to complete a physical fitness test. So they want people that...
Right there. See that? So it says right there, you can get a maximum of 50,000 sign-on bonus. 50,000. So I don't know, everybody might not get it, but you can get that 50,000 sign-on bonus. You might get 20, you might get 10, you're 5. And that's good money in this broken economy. And that's just like bonus. It ain't counting the salary he gonna give you. And like, say for instance, if you're a real racist, this is basically like Trump's militia group. Say like you don't like the children of Israel, you don't like Asians and Middle Easterns, you know, so-called minorities, you can sign up for Trump's ICE team, and in a minute, you're going to be able to just unalive the people you don't like. Because that's what they're going to do. They got to make America white again. And by what they're going to do is they're going to do an ethnic cleansing. And what are you going to do by military force? Using who? ICE. Immigration Customs Enforcement. I believe that's what they stand for. And it's 3 letters, and it's just like the KKK. They doing the same thing. The police is now like the slave patrol. We going back. This is like 1725. And this is what Trump wants. So when he say clean up crime and clean all that stuff up, he's really talking about getting rid of the children of Israel. Because D.C. is full of what? Jakes. I've always heard that growing up, that D.C. is full of Jakes. And you know, Trump and the Edomites, they don't like that no more. That's why they going for Trump. But you see, a lot of Edomites don't like what's going on. They're like, dude, you messing it up. Because they know when Jake get rowdy and when we see that Esau Edom is our enemy and Jake decides to attack, oh, it's going to be a mighty war. That's it. We get ready for race wars is what we get ready to see. As a matter of fact, since I say that, that'll be my first precept. Let's go get it. Because that's what we're seeing right now. Which is really Jacob's trouble. Which will start Jacob's trouble. So let's go Matthew 24:7. Because this is going to start a war, man. Because in a minute, Trump going to tell him, like, hey, go ahead and get him. You know? Don't even hesitate, man. If he get belligerent, unalive him. And right here, this is Matthew 24:6. And it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. We're hearing all of that. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Here we go, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So when it said nation versus nation, when you go to the etymology of the word nation, it goes into ethnic race. So what the Bible's saying right there, that's race war. It's not talking about nations versus nations as far as like Russia versus USA. No, because the scriptures are so cold when it says kingdom versus kingdom. That classifies as. You know, if you got Russia versus Ukraine, that's kingdom versus kingdom. And when it said nation versus nation, let's talk about the children of Israel versus the children of Edom. And that's about to happen because most of those people on the ice are Edomites. You know, they might sign a little bunch of coon jakes here and there or whatever race, which brings something else. I got a quick testimony, Yasharallah, which is why ICE is going to get a lot of numbers. And my job today, a Jake got into it with a Moabite. Moabite is a Chinese man. Although he might be another, we'll just say he Asian. It was an Asian man we call egg roll. Little bitty, little Asian dude. He a Moabite. He got into it with Jake, right? So when he got into it with Jake, he told the Edomite in the area, who I think is part of the Aryan nation, he told the Edomite, where do I go to sign up for the KKK? And then the Edomite told him, get with me after work. You know, and 2 or 3 Jakes heard them have that conversation, so I know it to be true. There was multiple witnesses on it. Plus, I know dude, that Edomite over there, yeah, he one of the real racist, Trump-supporting Edomites. So, with that being said, both those dudes are angry at the children of Israel. Guess what they can do? They can go sign up for ICE, and then that way, when they sign up for ICE, they can go and, you know, unalive the children of Israel as they so please. Because Trump wants to give them 1 hour of immunity where they can just do whatever they want to do. The police force, ICE, FBI, all they little branches of they troops, the Department of Homeland Security, FEMA, any troops they got, Trump wants to get them 1 hour immunity, which is like a purge when you think about it. So Trump wants to allow them to do that. And you got Jake over here making Murph, this blind, don't know what's going on. And Esau's about to chop the number of Yasharallah down by quite a bit. It's going to be war is what it's going to be. We're looking at a race war about to happen. Because Trump is being just like, you know, during that 1948 time. He's doing that type of stuff. You know, so I just see war on the horizon, Yasharallah, is what I'm seeing. Because you got these, everybody can sign up. Plus, let's go back to where it was at. Look at that. It said, what else it say you get? Oh, student loan repayment and forgiveness options. So he'll wipe out your student loans. That's going to get the numbers up, Yasharallah. And they let you know he want people in his military bad. Like, people won't sign up for the U.S. Army, but I bet you they'll sign up for ICE. They want to stay inside on the land, and they want to mess up Jake on the block. Basically, it's like sign up for slave patrol. Sign up for the KKK. You can get in there with big numbers, go door to door, and harass Jake. And a lot of Edomites want to do that. And so Donald Trump, through legislation, is giving them the right to jump on the children of Israel. That's going to take us right into Jacob's trouble, man. Because look, it says student loan forgiveness. What else benefits they giving up? Look, I got enhanced retirement benefits, man. They'll give you some retirement to go beat up on Jake. So I recommend y'all watch that lesson. That's a very good lesson. But man, very good, man. You know, it lets you know, like, man, they said they got 100,000 applicants ready to go. And I believe it's going to be way more than that as they start catching wind of it. Like, hey, man, this pay is good. And you get to bust a Jacob side the head, you know. So the Edomites going to love that. They're going to be like, well, sign me up. They probably going to make more money doing that than it is working a 9-to-5 job. So Trump is basically getting his own military force. And this has never happened in my lifetime, Yasharallah. They never get his own military force. And you already know what he want to do, man. Trump don't like Israelites. He about to get on the green light. That's why they voted him in as president. Because they want to do this. They want to do ethnic cleansing. They want to purge is what Esau want to do. And this is all predicted in our word that the Lord said that Esau would do that. This is Esau's last time to put his hands on us. And what we try to do is lace people up with this truth to build their relationship with Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. That way they won't have to taste their wrath. Because this is what we're going into. Let's go get it. Really, I'm going to hit 2 precepts, man. We're going to go real fast, Yasharallah. And this is Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. So did you peep that? So that back with the statement I just made earlier. We try to get this truth. That way you can dwell in the heavens under the protection of the Heavenly Father, one begotten Son, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And that's where we at, Lord willing. Our faith, that's where we believe we at. That's why we're not really worried and have no anxiety about what's to come, because really, we going to get free after this. So I welcome Esau to bring it. But see, if you a 2/3, what it say? Woe to the habits of the earth and of the sea. That's what most of our people's mindset is at. It's saying earth. They chasing businesses. They chasing getting college degrees, or just out there just making mirth being a nigga. Because what it say, the devil come down and you have a great rap. Esau done lost. The kingdom is over with, man. Babylon the Great is in shambles. They're over there scrambling. In Israel, Esau is really cooked. Europe is going down the drain. That economy about to fall out. So this devil done lost and fumbled the bag. So that leads to that great rap. That's why this devil mad, because he know he's really finished. Especially at the top. They know they cooked. They know Yahweh Shah coming. So they mad. So that's going to lead to that wrath, man. That's why they getting all these troops gathered up. This big old giant militia group. That's really all ICE is. That's just people they just bringing up off the street, giving them a little gear, probably a little quick 2-week training, go out there and jack up some jakes, is what they saying. That's what that is. And that's that devil coming down with great wrath. He like, man, clean the block up. Do an ethnic cleansing. And see, this is right here is what we going through. Or what's about to happen. The Lord said he's going to send a sword. Who's the sword? Esau Edom. He was blessed with the sword. And our people, man, they still stiff neck, hard head, treat the prophets real bad, don't have no respect for Yahweh Shah. So the Lord like, hey, man, his anger has been kindled on them. He about to rile up Esau and just chop him down like he been doing. Like he always do. So check it out. This is Ezekiel 21:9 says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Verse 10, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? I'll just talk about that. Jake out here popping fans. Where them fans at? Making mirth. Esau over here getting military plans together. Talk about, how they gonna bust Jake up. And we the only ones that see it. That's why I look at our people like, man, y'all dumb. Y'all about to get messed up, man. These devils over here getting their stuff together, and y'all just worry about where the party at. So it says, it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. So I told you, it's going to be like a butt whooping. Verse 11, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. This devil done militarized ICE, man. They got big-time military gear. Good weaponry, good guns, riot gear, all that to bring the pain. It says, verse 12, crying, how, son of man, but it should be upon my people. We trying to tell Jake the sword coming, man. You think Jake paying attention? Nigga, I ain't no Hebrew, like, I ain't with that bullshit. Like, okay, here that sword come. It says, it should be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors, by reason of the sword, shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh. So that sword, the Lord let us know right there, that sword is coming. And as prophets, we see it. We trying to warn our people. You think they taking the warning? Heck nah, man. They think we crazy. They think we tripping. They like, Esau ain't gonna do that. He just going to get crime. They believe them lies that Trump is putting out there. He doing a good job. He cleaning the crime up. Like, fool, you the crime. Esau look at every Jake as a criminal. So this devil about to just, hey, come down with great wrath. And we can't fall out when our people start getting their head busted, man. Because Esau's being very vocal about it. Like, ain't nothing about this being hidden. Esau telling them right in their face. And they still at work like, And I'm like, man, y'all about to really, Jake this is like taking their sweet time trying to wake up, man. I like these slow bellies about to get it. They just not starting to see some cool Jakes at my job. I'm like, y'all just not seeing that? Oh, man, woe to you. Woe to you. Because it's about to be game time. And with that sword, check it out. They gonna do this. And we just kind of seen this already, lightly. These priests I'm about to read, we just seen that. This is 2 Esdras 16-70. For there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. In a minute, ICE gonna do that. Matter of fact, forget a minute. ICE is doing that. You got Northern Tribe Israelites getting yanked out their house. Families divided. Now they about to do it to Jake in D.C. I want to say he said California, L.A., Oakland, Chicago, New York. All like big major cities. This dude is about to hit them up with ICE. Which is nothing but a militia group that's tailored like KKK. That's all it is. In order to throw Jake in concentration camps, unalive him, and just be a straight domestic terrorist group is what it really is. That's why the Edomite was mad. He like, man, y'all messing the flow up, man. We had Jake when we want him at. Now you over here showing him we the enemy? You making us look bad. That's why the Edomite was mad. He wasn't mad because he trying to do something morally and good. He was mad because Trump is exposing them, man. And he mad that they going for it. Trump giving them $1. That's why he got all that money set up in that big, beautiful bill. And he had money set aside for ICE. To get them troops out there, man. He saw like, oh, man, this y'all about to mess it all up. Because when the war starts, like we read in that precept earlier, in Matthew 24:7, when war really kicks up, race war kicks in, that's going to bring on a famine. Because ain't nobody going to be going to grocery stores when it's an all-out war going on. Ain't no trucks going to be running stuff to the grocery stores. And everybody busting at each other. That's going to start, this dude is starting an insurrection. And all they had to do was spread the money out. But Esau don't want to do that. Right now, he's bloodthirsty because he lost his kingdom. So he mad. So he gonna fight. He gonna fight with what? With his little newly minted military troops. They call them ICE. Trying to freeze the block out. But I look like they're really the KKK. It's the modern day KKK. They got a different get up. It ain't white hoods and sheets no more. Now it's like full military gear, a helmet, and a mask. Because they still wear masks. Masked men kidnapping people and throwing them in the back of vans and taking them Lord knows where. Because now you don't get no due process. They label you an immigrant. You just get shipped out. That's a very, very unrighteous degree, man. Very unrighteous. Like Esau right now has been a kidnapper. He's been the aggressor. That's what get this party started. I'm just waiting to see who's going to fire the first shot. And the war going to start. And when that happens, we'll be right in this area. And we'll leave off with that. Jeremiah 30:7. And this Jeremiah 30:7. It says, the last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that's our hope right there. We're looking to be saved out of Jacob's trouble. By what? That standard getting lifted. The standard's not going to get lifted for just any old Israelite. You got to know the Lord's name. You got to have some works, and you got to have some faith. You got to show yourself approved to get the Lord's protection and affection. This ain't nobody that's going to get it, or my mama know about it, or my daddy know about it, try to get it off somebody else's strength. Now you got to work out your own salvation, which means you got to be totally engaged and locked in with Yahweh Bashar. Eat lessons, reading the word, and doing your best to live a holy, righteous life. You know, that's what you should be doing right now if you truly want salvation. Because right now, I look at Esau, he's on the extermination plan. So you're going to see King Alfred get ran, Rex 84. He now has the troops to run that. We've been talking about that for years now. And now it's here. And he got the numbers, the troops, to carry it out. And he don't need no government oversight. It's what Trump say do. He done federalized the police force. And now they answer to what he say. So Trump is on that dictatorship stuff, man. And we already know what he gonna do when he get that power. He gonna tell them ICE agents, hey, get them. We don't care about no casualties. You do whatever you gotta do to clean that block up. And how they gonna clean it up? They want to do an ethnic cleansing. If you're not an Edomite, they want to say off with your head. They might do you in if you're a poor Edomite. They want the future only for rich Edomites. That's it. That's why the poor Edomite threw the sandwich at dude. Like, hey, man, I didn't get a ticket in. So it's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly. This is the time that I say lock in. With the last little bit of Federal Reserve notes, I'll make it count. Give me off-grid stuff because they're about to shut stuff off. So I would make like smart purchases from here on out. And this, what they call it, boat down the hatches. And get braced for impact, man, because it's coming. You know, get all the truth you can, man. Take it seriously. Because they about to cut this stuff off. They already talking about an age verification. They won't. So all the social media about to get cut off, man. So whatever knowledge you got, you stuck with. You need enough knowledge to be sufficient to make yourself eligible for salvation through Yahweh Bashiach Shah. So with that being said, you know, I hope this has been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.